hated going through Whiteclay. To see the people, to me it was like the leper colony.
Intoxicated people sleeping, on the streets.
People everywhere, drunk everywhere, and dying.
It was a lawless place.
There were murderers there, women getting raped in the back of the building.
Just a conglomerate of disease and abuse and anger and rage and murder and every evil thing that you could possibly have.
I would describe it as just shocking. Shocking to the conscience that this place is in Nebraska, much less in the United States.
It was bad. It was the worst I've ever seen.
That town was built for the sole purpose of selling alcohol to the natives.
Liquor stores were all open, like 5 of them in just this little community.
And there was no restriction on the age limit. If you had the money, you could buy it.
It was a viper's nest of evil in that there was prostitution, there was human trafficking, a lot of bootlegging that happened there, so that it was never on the books.
You could see trucks being loaded in the middle of the night. They were doing transfers out the back door at 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
And I used to think, man, these people are getting rich off of our people, and they're destroying our people.
And they would spend all day taking everything that these poor souls that stumbled in there had, and then never had an issue driving home and leaving them laying in the street. You kind of wonder, how could you have a soul and do that?
We knew we were coming up against some major forces, big time.
During the time when it was dark, there were times that I wanted to give up. But I continued to pray, and we'd stop in front of the beer joints. We cried out for justice for the lives that are being destroyed, the children, the men, the women, the lives that are being destroyed because of alcohol. He gave me a vision, and it was transformation. God said, "You walk by faith, not by sight." I am changing what you can't see.
It put us on a road of believing that God was going to intervene. Stop focusing on what you see around you and praise me for the transformation I'm going to do here.
This has got to be one of the most remarkable news stories that I think I've ever covered, just because it was so impossible.
I would have never thought I would enter this building again, ever.
Something brought me here.
It shocked everybody. Nobody saw that coming.
And we cried. We cried because God had answered our prayer. All those years that we prayed without giving up.
To see a place that New York Times, The Economist called the Skid Row of the Plains, or the worst town in the nation, and what it is and will become, that's transformation.